I'm trying to get myself situated because I'm never talk to all my smokers out there, man. That's how we go. Man, welcome to everybody out there that's joining in. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in to your man Lucky Calhoun on Talk About It Live. It's Wednesday and Fridays. I'm out here doing my thing, making sure I'm bringing the information to the people and making sure everybody's on the same path and we growing as a community, man.
Amazon seller
So,
when their
man,
marketplace first started.
I ain't even trying to hear
Your
that.
store would have exploded with minimal.
But we got some things going on tonight, man. We're going to be talking about some situations. We're going to be talking about Kamala Harris, vice president. She put some people on blast. And we definitely going to be talking about some sponsors. I got my sponsors out there because it's always about building a community. And we're going to be talking about overqualified, man. We got folks out here that's just struggling to get back to it, but they can't because they overqualified during these times. It's like, you know, it's like a double shot in the foot, right? Because you're sitting there trying to say, you know, I got my skills together. I got everything that I need to get back out into the workforce. But then as soon as I try to get there, now you're telling me that I'm overqualified. There used to be a time where, you know, it was that you needed those qualifications. You needed that time. You needed, you know, to get out there and get that experience, whether it was an internship or whatever the case may be. And you just couldn't get it going just for the simple fact that you wasn't getting that opportunity. But then you had the time and you got that, you know, those skills up under your belt. And for some reason, now that it's time to get back into it, you overqualified. But we're going to talk about that a little bit more in depth. Like I say, man, you know, I'm always getting my stuff together. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. I see, you know, everybody checking in. I see Chicago in the building. As always, I see Louisiana in the building. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your man, Lucky Calhoun. This is Talk About It every Wednesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm here doing my thing just for y'all, man. I'm out here just making sure that as a platform for y'all to be heard and seen, you know, because it's all love over this way. And if you want to be on the show, make sure y'all check me out. Just hit me on the DM and drop a message. It's, man, low threat. You can come on here, you talk about your business, what you got to offer, so my audience can see you and your audience can see us. It's all about linking up and joining this thing we call the community together. So I'm doing my part. I need y'all to do y'all's. Go ahead and reach out, share, let people know what's going on here. This is a platform with your man Lucky Calhoun on Talk About It, and this is how we get down. So I appreciate everybody tuning in as we get started with the happenings around here. I say, if you're not listening to, you know, what's going on in the debates, you know, with Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or Trump or Pence, if you're not listening to it, you know, hey, it is what it is. Ain't nobody trying to hear foolishness 24/7, right? But at the same token, we still got to be in tune with what's happening out there because ultimately we affected in some type of way. So make sure y'all go ahead, kick back, relax. We got 30 minutes going on. This your man Lucky Calhoun. Got your drink. Cheers, big ears. And if you smoke, tote, do your thing. We're going to be sitting back talking about it. And the first thing's up to bat, does the government even care? So we got a SCOTUS nomination going on right now. For those that don't know, with the SCOTUS, pretty much it's a lifetime appointment. Lifetime, y'all. It's a lot of information out there that we just need to be getting. This is a lifetime appointment, meaning once this person sits there, ain't no removing them. Yeah, I mean, and y'all see how, you know, certain people get to operate in between the lines. So honestly, only death can remove these individuals from this position, this appointed position. But see, here's my problem with all of that. They're trying to push this through right now, and we got 16 days for them to get it done, right? But along with those 16 days of pushing this person through, they're taking time out of their schedules, their days, to deal with an issue that has nothing to do with the people. Because I'm trying to figure out, where does the people fit in this, you know? Because see, on the back end, whoever this SCOTUS is going to be, we just going to catch the shaft at the end. Because it's going to be all, you know, just one of those situations where, hey, look, It's not level. The justice system is not going to be level. Honestly, if you feel it will be, cool, kudos to you, you know, positive thinking on that. But we sitting here in a situation where, hey, it's not going to be level. So when you start talking about, all right, well, they got the, you know, the Supreme Court nomination going on, but, you know, we got the pandemic going on. So what are the senators worried about? We got people that's trying to pay rent and they're trying to get a nominee through. We got people that's trying to, you know, just stay afloat. And you got people that's drowning. I'm not even finna bullshit y'all. It's people that's drowning. Families that's separated. And it's happening every single day. But the people that we pay, called senators, time is being wasted right now doing everything other than taking care of the American people. So, I mean, hey, you know, it's not all about me, because if y'all got something to say about it, go ahead and say something about it. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, checking in with your man, Lucky Calhoun, on this Wednesday. I see you out there, cuzzo. Appreciate the check-in. NLFA out there. We got some shout-outs for the NLFA, some business going with them. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. But we got to become a little bit more aware. We got to become a little bit more aware, because we stomping out there in the streets, but we not stomping hard enough. And we looking for change, but sometimes we just get squirreled and we lose that fire. We lose that power that we have. Like man, like I get frustrated talking about it, because, you know, a lot of times you just want to be about the action part of it. And, you know, it's like you get to talking about things over and over and over, but then the action dies down. The protests die down. The awareness on social media dies down. And people start to have that argument, well, you know, it's just a trend. It's just something that they do, right? Something that black and brown people do. They just trend on something and then it die down. Like, we have to remain strong, steadfast during these times. We have to amp it up. We don't have to be sitting back, relaxed. I already talked about it in one of my shows. If y'all comfortable with y'all life, then it's a problem. If you're comfortable with your life, it's a problem. I'm telling you. Because it's too much going on out there that affects each and every one of us. And if we think that if we stay in our little shell, I go to my little gig, you know, I come home, I sit back, relax, feed the kids, make sure the husband good, whatever the case may be, I'm not going to be affected. Y'all sadly mistaken. And I'm telling y'all, we need to be a little bit more aggressive. We need to be out here making sure we say their names, keeping that going, not just letting the NBA wear it on their backs, and then once the season is over with, dies out. You see what I'm talking about? Once the NBA season is over with, that's one thing you won't see on TV that much, because you had those logos on their back every time a game played. So now where are those names gonna be? Right? So, I mean, y'all gotta feel where I'm coming from. And then the SCOTUS nomination, that's just going to affect us just on so many levels that it's a shame how what they're doing to us right now behind closed doors, but they won't reveal transparency when it comes to helping the American people. But that's me just ranting like I always do. It's your man, Lucky Calhoun, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. I see I got some love. I mean, I really appreciate that. And what I'm going to do for y'all is make sure that if you got a business, if you make a product, if you a singer, dancer, if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, let them know they can be on the show, because I'm going to put them out there. I'm going to make sure my audience sees them. This is that entrepreneurship time. This is that get on your grind time. You can have your 9 to 5, but don't make it your everything time. You know what I'm talking about? So we going to get into this thing a little bit more, and I'm going to bring up my first sponsor of the day. And I know y'all was waiting on this one, because some of y'all got orders in right now. I know I do. I'm waiting on mine. Vessel Spring Water. So if you haven't already, make sure y'all go check out Vessel Spring Water. Straight out of Colorado. These young brothers started this entrepreneurship thing, and they doing it, man. They got the orders up right now. Vesselspring.com. You can go get your order. The orders are being shipped out. Chicago is already on the list. Georgia's already on the list. Louisiana. I mean, we talking big distribution here, so make sure y'all go out there and support, because that's one of the things we do around here. We support everybody that comes on to the show and make sure that, you know, the love is spread across the board. So make sure y'all go out there and check out Vessel Spring Water on Instagram, and definitely vesselspringwater.com. Get your 12-pack, take a picture, post it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, I gotta go ahead and now fix my thing right here, because they over here bothering me. I gotta turn my do not disturb on because folks be trying to hit me up. My bad. But I'm back. So make sure y'all go ahead and get that order on. 12-pack, straight out of Colorado. And y'all can get that fresh spring water from Vessel Spring Water. Make sure y'all check that out. Go get your like on too. Alright? Go follow them. Go like on some pictures. Make them trend. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody looking for support. You got to give support to receive support. All right? So make sure y'all do y'all part out there. And we going to keep it moving. Like I say, it's low threat. Anybody want to be on the show every Wednesday and Friday, jump in my DM, just drop a line, let me know what you got going on. It's low threat. We're going to talk about what you got going on, and you're going to put your information out there, and we're going to let these people just see and hear you. Plus, that gives you an opportunity to have you some visuals, you know, for your repertoire. You know what I'm talking about? Put y'all on a new word. Put this recording in your repertoire. And if y'all want to see any more of the Calhoun's Corners, make sure y'all check out Calhoun's Corner on YouTube. You can catch out all the shows. And I got some of that self-help. I clown. I do my thing. I'm not always serious. I think I'm funny. My wife don't. But I think I'm funny. You know, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna probably do like a little stand-up for y'all one time. It is what it is. One time for the one time. You know, I'm gonna do a little stand-up. I'm gonna get up here, you know, with my hustle income on, because I know that y'all went out there and ordered something, right? Teespring.com, hustle income, right? So I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna have a mic out here, and I'm not gonna give y'all no Kevin Hart. I'm just gonna give you Lucky Calhoun because I think I'm funny. So appreciate everybody out there that's tuned in. Hopefully y'all got y'all drinks. Hopefully I'm making your Wednesday better. Because, I mean, what was you doing 15 minutes ago besides waiting on me to come on here and make your day better? Because that's what it's all about. That community, that growth, that wealth, that health. What else is there to it? And we getting to it, man. This is that entrepreneurship time. This is where everybody is trying to, hey, look, put those skills to work. Because last time I checked, it's no such thing as I don't have a job. Let me go ahead. Yeah, rewind on that. We're going to go ahead and rewind on that, because there's no such thing as not having a job. You hear what I'm saying out there? Anybody that's sitting around talking about the man ain't giving me no job at McDonald's, at Papa Do's, at the mall, at the shoe store. Wait a second. What am I hearing? I'm hearing something that we need to start changing, and that's a way of thinking. You have a job. Your job are the skills that you have within you. You just need to bring them out. And sometimes those skills can't be hired by an employer. So if you do art, get to it. If you want to be on YouTube, get to it. If you want to be on hustle income, just go buy some product on teespring.com and you can get you some hustle income. Show your hustle. Get to it. You want to do the t-shirt thing? Holla at your boy. I'll let you know how to get started. It's certain things that I know how to do that I'm ready to push the button on to help people get going. And man, y'all tripping right now. I know somebody ain't just trying to call me. But hey, listen. Y'all have to understand that, you know, sometimes you are just overqualified for things. And that brings me to my next LCP in tune. Sometimes y'all just overqualified. And y'all want to know why you overqualified? Is because your skills are a threat. I was talking to one of my guys earlier, and, you know, he was like, ah, man, I'm out here trying to do my thing. I'm trying to get it. But, you know, they not hiring me. I done went on several interviews. I done went out there and I done did this. And they, you know, I get out there and they look at my resume and they, oh, you got 10 years here, 15 years there. You work for a Fortune 500 company or whatever the case may be. And then they look at you, you know, along with other factors that we not finna get into on the black hand side. But I'm gonna let y'all know like this. They look at you and they say, well, you're overqualified. But you had a point in time in your life where you weren't qualified enough. So now that you're sitting here trying to get a 9 to 5, which I do not I do not go against, I want to make sure, that y'all understand that I'm 100% in love with entrepreneurship. But if you have a 9 to 5, utilize that 9 to 5 to get into what you need to do for the rest of your life, which is entrepreneurship. It's always a platform. But back to the subject. Listen, they going to look at that resume and they going to see that you're qualified. You're more than qualified. You can get into this job and get, hit the ground running. But they're not going to hire you based on over qualifications. So what's being overqualified? Well, overqualified is just this. You're a threat to taking my position. That's all overqualified is. So when you're sitting here going to these interviews and people tell you that you're overqualified and you just looking dumbfounded like, don't you need somebody that's about to run with this thing and do what you need to? Nah, we need somebody a little bit less qualified than you. It's because you have a skill, and that skill puts them in a position to where they might be your subordinate one day. You know what I'm talking about? But I ain't the one. Yes, I am. I'm sipping tea right now. And y'all can be down with what I'm saying because y'all feel what I'm saying. Y'all understand what I'm saying, and y'all know what it is. So when you find yourself in a position where you're overqualified too much, the problem is not them. The problem is you. You're taking yourself for granted. You're not putting yourself in the position to see the skills that you have and to put them to use. Well, I don't know what my skill is. Every day you utilize your skill. You just don't pay attention to it. So just open your eyes one day and start seeing what you love and what you like and what you have a passion for and what gets you going. I guarantee you it's not at that 9 to 5. But we know that the 9 to 5 sometimes is where it starts because you got to fund things, right? So make sure you keep that money going and don't piss everybody off and just be like, yo, hands up, man. I ain't got no more money because I quit my job and I'm about to get into this entrepreneurship thing. Understand that it's a process to everything. And that process is, hey, you got to start from somewhere. And I'm telling y'all got the skills right now. Ain't no such thing as not having a job. You know how to make t-shirts, then that means you got a job. You know how to rap, that means you got a job. You know how to sing, you got a job. You know how to work with your hands, you a good mechanic, you got a job. Stop utilizing the man as your bar of excellence and understand that you are your own excellence and you got your job. Let's get this money going. Make sure y'all go to teespring.com, hustle income, show your hustle. Right? You know what I'm talking about? Show the world your hustle and support your man just like that. That's LCP in tune with your man Lucky Calhoun, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in on this Wednesday. Make sure you catch me every Wednesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm just here to talk about it. It's my view, my opinion, and I do what I do. And I love everybody that comes out here and talks and go ahead and chime in, with what you got to say. Hustle by any means. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what we doing around here. And if you out there hustling and you want everybody to see what your hustle is and you would like for more people to come follow your hustle, jump on the show. It's easy. DM me, what up? And it's low threat. Nothing else to it. So cheers out there to everybody on this Wednesday. Hopefully everything got a little bit better, now that you done listen to your man and ramble on about everything in the government. And I'm too qualified, That's what I do, man. But it's low threat. I just want everybody to feel good and understand that at the end of the day, it's all about community building. So go ahead and drop some likes, comments, all that stuff. Make your boy feel good. Show some love because I'm showing it to y'all. I'm going to always show it back. I got some people coming on next week. So, we got some products definitely we're going to be putting out there. So, feel good on your Wednesday. And wherever you at, make sure you show some love. Because that's what we doing around here. Share the broadcast too. But I'm going to get into my next thing, which is my sponsors. And I'm going to let y'all know one of my sponsors, always going to be the sponsor, the NLFA. And the ball going to be different next year. So I can't wait for that to happen. I'm going to be showing y'all a new ball for the NLFA. We're going away from the white ball. It's going to be the leather ball. So, NLFA got some big things going on. And we're going to let that big business play in the background while I talk about the business that the NLFA down there in Louisiana is kicking off. We got the combine coming on, registration deadline, October 30th. So make sure that as a player, if you are in the ARK-LA-TEX area and you think you still got what it takes, you can put the pads on and you can shake and bake or whatever the case may be, broke ankles and all that good stuff. I mean, I don't want to be the one to gossip, but you're too old. But if you really feel like you can play, come on out, man, to the NLFA Combine. It's going to be the 6th to the 8th of November. And you can get out there and you can show your stuff. You know, you're going to have the L drills, 40-yard dash, you know, just some things to show that you are even worthy to step on the field with your raggedy, dusty, crusty. But come on out. We need everybody out there because these high school boys, these college boys, they hitting. It's real. I'm telling y'all, if you haven't seen the NLFA in action, go check them out on YouTube. The NLFA, Smash Mouth, on the gridiron, next level. We putting people to the next level. If you don't believe me, just watch me. It's your man, Lucky Calhoun, sponsored by the NLFA. I'm telling y'all to get on this level because I'm going somewhere and I'm trying to bring y'all with me. So jump on board now. Make sure that y'all get down with what's happening because this is 2021 is coming. You either gonna be a part of it or you gonna get ran over. And I hope don't none of y'all get ran over. But this ain't the end of the show. But y'all almost thought it was the end of the show. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this, like ARK-LA-TEX area. Anybody know what the ARK-LA-TEX is? Alabama, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, right? So if you're in those areas, if you're outside of those areas, that's going to be on you to make it there doing the travel. I'm going to be honest with you. Because a lot of those questions came up. You know, we got people that's hitting us from New York, people hitting us from Arizona, people hitting us from Florida. Listen, if you want to play in the NLFA and you live in Florida, we ain't paying for you to live in Louisiana for the season. You going to have to travel yourself because right now, that just ain't in the budget. But eventually it will be. But if you're in the ARK-LA-TEX area, y'all can come down there, join the NLFAfootball.com. The link is scrolling right now. You can see it going down. Just look at my scroll. Y'all see it right there, NLFA. Make sure y'all go like and follow the NLFA, and we're going to get that thing popping just like that. And moving right along. Speaking of the NLFA, did y'all know that the NLFA is nonprofit? So being a nonprofit organization, the NLFA is able to receive donations. And y'all can make it as a write-off. You see what I'm saying? We trying to make things easy. It's people out there that got LLCs. It's people out there that got DBAs. It's people out there that got their S Corp, C Corps, all that. But this is a nonprofit. Two brothers got a nonprofit, and we looking for that help. And this is just, you know, transparency when it comes to the league. We're trying to find those individuals that can help the NLFA out when it comes to the nonprofit status. So for everybody that's listening right now, and the sound of my voice, if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that can point us in the right direction on links, on resources, just let them know that the NLFA, North Louisiana Football Alliance, is looking for one of those gurus that can come down and help two young brothers get it together because we already got a season successfully completed, already showing dividends on the completion. So the money is there. We know how to make it. The crowd is pumped up in that area. The players are ready to go again. But it would be love if we had somebody that can help our status grow financially. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. So if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, I'll give you 10% later on the back end. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying, put us in the makers with what's going on. But check this out. As we move on to our sponsors, remaining sponsors for today, before I get into, you know, Calhoun's Corner, because I know y'all love just hearing about Calhoun's Corner when I get on here and talk. And if y'all haven't already, make sure you go to Calhoun's Corner on Instagram. And that's where you can get your daily motivation and inspiration from your man. You know what? Everything ain't peaches and cream all the time. We know that. But go to Calhoun's Corner, man, and some of that motivation and inspiration, hopefully it gets you back on your square and back to being you, doing how you do you. You know what I'm talking about? So check me out on Instagram. I'm all over the place. I got about 8 pages. I'm sure y'all done seen them all. Y'all get tired of it. But it is what it is. I'd rather have 1 million businesses than to have one. Because if one of my million fail, I got backups. If that one fails, there's nothing else to do. I got to make sure that I got stacks on stacks on stacks, and that hustle income. Keep your income incoming. It's all about that residual income, and that's what we on today. And if y'all got some residual income paths for people, make sure y'all drop them down here in the comments so people can go ahead and be a part of that. You know, do not hide information. Matter of fact, before I move on, let me make this one statement. If you know how to do something, if you have the means to change somebody's situation, if you can look at somebody's business and change it for the better, do it. I don't know why people feel as if it's this big secret thing going on. Listen, you gonna die one day. Wait a second. Did I just speak facts? Facts. You gonna die. You can either pass that information on or we'll figure it out. It'll take us a little bit longer. But I would rather for you to go ahead and share that information and knowledge now. Put people on. I ain't gonna say it no more. We moving on with this thing. So check it out. Some of my sponsors before we get to the wrap up. We're going to be talking about Emerald City. If y'all out there in the Chicagoland area, make sure y'all go get y'all yoga on with Emerald City. Now it's online. Check her out on Instagram, Emerald City. You can get your yoga on every Friday and Saturday. And there might be some more sessions coming. So y'all can go ahead and get your woo size. Get your woo size on. Get focused, energized. You know what I'm talking about? It helps for the beginning of your week. It helps for your health. It helps for your digestion. It helps for your mental, your spiritual. So make sure y'all check out Emerald City on Instagram so y'all can get y'all yoga on. And most definitely, sending a shout out to Crab and Teens. If you haven't been on Crab and Teens on Instagram, make sure y'all go check them out. Crab and Teens, Krab and Teens with a Z. Y'all can go check them out. If you're in the East Georgia area, make sure that y'all go check out Crab and Teens. Get y'all some of them crab legs, shrimp, all that good stuff, all that infused stuff, all that stuff that just tastes so good when you know, with that Louisiana flavor touch to it. I'm going to tell y'all like this. If you haven't tried Crab and Teens, you missing out. So make sure that y'all join in on that. Like and follow on Instagram, and definitely I'm telling y'all, there's nothing else to say about that. Too many people out there know what's going on with Crab and Teens, so I suggest y'all get on board. So moving it on, because it's been trying to push me for the last few minutes, but I just feel like, we just need to get some energy real quick. If you got your drinks, put the drinks up. Cheers, big ears. Coming to the end of my show. Got that sweet tea. If you only knew. I got the best sweet tea. And I really mean if you only knew. So cheers, big ears. Toke to all my smokers. Because we in here. It's your man Lucky Calhoun. Every Wednesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm here putting my view, my perspective, making sure that the people out there in the community are being updated. And I'm putting the information out there, and we building as a community. I appreciate everybody for showing me love, tuning in to the broadcast today. Most definitely. I'm going to move right into this Calhoun's Corner. It's all about positive affirmations. So, I like to talk. It's my show. If you want to listen, here we go. Positive affirmations. We have a choice every single day of how we want to move forward. And what do I mean by that? I don't care if somebody stepped on your shoes. I don't care if the food wasn't ready. I don't care if you ain't got no gas in the car. Your boss might care because you're going to be late. I ain't got no extra money for you. But I don't care if something negative happens to you before you get really in motion for your day. I don't care if something negative happens to you after you get into motion and you feeling good. And then the end of the day comes and something happens. Every time that you face those situations, we have a choice to make a decision to say we're going to react, we're going to let go, and we're going to vibe high. Or we can accept the negativity, receive it, and give it back to other people and spill it over into the environment. I ain't got time for that. It's all about positive energy, positive affirmations. Speak those things that you want to come to pass into your life. Speak it from your mouth. Write it down. Have those positive affirmations posted on your window, in the bathroom, or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you're reaffirming yourself with positive affirmations to ensure that the choices you make turn out with some of that positive juice, and so on and so on. It's your man Lucky Calhoun, giving y'all Calhoun's Corner, and I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I really appreciate the love tonight. Got some things out there. Do the government care? Honestly, no, they don't. And then, you know, like I always say, we always gonna send that love out to all those that were fallen to racism, to injustice. Rest in peace. Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. We doing this thing. We in it for the long haul. We ain't going nowhere. So we might as well stand up, unite as a community, get things back on track, and let's do it together. It's your man, Lucky Calhoun. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Hopefully y'all Wednesday is a little bit more better than what it was. Every Wednesday and Friday, you can catch me. In the meantime, be easy breezy, young, fly, and sexy. Man, look at all that love out there, man. I appreciate the love, man. Good show, another good show. Yeah, man, we had out there, man. I appreciate all the comments, all that, man. Y'all was just showing me love, man. I really appreciate that. Look like I'm growing a little bit. Little growth on my audience, man. Chicago popped in the building. Who's up there? I seen a couple folks up there. NLFA all the way out there in Louisiana, man. I see y'all. Cuzzo. See you out there, Brandy. Yeah, I see you. No reason. I see you, boy. Time for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I missed that one. Yeah, give me a couple of minutes. But yeah, man, y'all be good. Till next time, Friday wrap up. See y'all then.